Hi, welcome. This is Paul Hefty. We're with 493, the summer coaching course. We're going to do a quick overview here, get kind of the structure of the format, start to give you some assignments, and then talk about one simple task to get us started here. All right. So first off, again, Paul Hefty. My background here at Penn State, this is my 7th year here now. Previous to that, for 20 years, I was a small college football coach, the last 6 a head coach. I retired to start a family, and then we moved here from the Midwest. So I also do now then coaching consulting with area high schools and then programs back in the Midwest, and then supervise coaching internships as well as teaching a business leadership course. So my website there with Penn State is something you can look at too, or my resume if you want more info. All right, so course focus here is a couple quick questions because I do kind of my own version. Are you thinking of coaching in the future? If there's no coaching in the future, do you just like sports? And then last, maybe the course just sounded like an easy 400 level class, an easy A. The answer to this is all 3 are correct. We want to think about using the class and sport as a vehicle to kind of develop our own leadership and ethics principles here. So we'll focus on ethics and start your value system. We'll start to develop some principle plans and goals for you as a leader. And then lastly, look at your specific philosophy in management, leadership, and then ethics. Specifically, some of the goals here or the objectives are for us to examine the comprehensive introduction of the art and the science of coaching. We'll look at some historical pieces, but a lot of current information. Throughout the semester, what you're going to be doing is developing your own coaching philosophy, and in particular, the end product or the final product is a coaching portfolio. The course assignments then are all pieces of that coaching portfolio. That's the end product. So again, hopefully what we can do is have you, through application and design, start to gain some experience in the art of being a leader. The format, then, as I said, you have to design a head coach portfolio for the end of the year. What that involves is you can pick any sport, the genders, the level, the organization, where you are the leader and the head coach for 1 calendar year. You must have an assistant, but you can pick almost anything you want to do. If you've got questions about if what you're thinking about works or not, just email me, but I'm pretty open to almost anything. This way then we can make it pretty informal, and the interaction piece is I can learn from you, you can learn from me. We're going to use a lot of real life events because again, these current events can help us gain some experience through other people's experiences themselves. And then we're going to use multiple resources here. You do have to get the textbook because the quizzes are over the readings, but it'll help us actually take some of the information and start to use it in a design phase. It also allows us to work on our writing methods that I'll talk about here that you are required for all the written assessments. You'll do articles, we'll do individual research on class case studies, we'll have class workshops. And the way that'll work is within the lectures, which the lectures themselves aren't very long, but you'll take that information and you'll do workshops where you'll apply and start to work on your design phase. That's where the discussion comes in. Then I'll give you a lot of feedback on the written assignments. And then lastly, I will tell lots of stories. I apologize, but hopefully some are funny, some are good, and some are helpful. That's the idea here. You can see then, because of the way we retain information, we're going to focus on the development phase, and that's where the design of the portfolio comes in. You can go ahead then and you're going to apply and try to gain experience through the application. And then as a head coach, that's what makes it so powerful is you're teaching it. Some course pointers here. Research is the key. You need to look at having quality references, credible references, and you just need to support your ideas. I say this all the time. If it's not supported, then it's just an opinion. Anybody can do that. But by doing quality research where we learn what to do or what not to do from others, then that is a way to support your positions and give it credibility. The final project is labor intense. So you need to chip away at that. Each of the assignments or written assignments you're going to do, and you're going to see the first few weeks, you'll do one each week, are components of that final coaching portfolio or the final rubric. And then you'll see here the last few weeks I'll actually not have written assignments, but that'll allow you to finish up and focus on the final product. Again, then the final coaching portfolio is going to be due the day of our final, and there's no exceptions there, no wiggle room when we're dealing in the summer. Some expectations with Canvas: just make sure you focus on the details and you use credible resources, as I said before. If you've got questions, just ask. I do believe in a positive approach, and I really want everyone to get an A, so everybody starts with one. You're going to earn it because there's a lot of writing here, but again, each assignment builds off the next or scaffolds, and I'll give you lots of feedback with the written assignments to give you opportunities to improve. You do need to look at the syllabus on the home page. I have a cover page, so most of the important things are right there in the front, and then there's a detailed link you can do for a long version of the syllabus. Weekly tasks then are at the top of each of the modules, so if you click on that, it'll tell you exactly what you need to do, and the lectures themselves will be there. The course schedule then is set right on the home page, again by the modules and weekly. And then there is a section for the rubrics that will give you for each of the written assignments expectations and then grading assessment. Simple then, the first task for your 493 course is just to go ahead and look on Canvas where it has the syllabus, that cover page, read that. If you've got questions, email me on those. There's the rubrics then, look at those so you just are aware of them, and you can see how the first one scaffolds to the final project. And then the writing templates and tools, that's a must. There's links there for proper citations and referencing along with your reference list, as well as templates, which I'll explain in detail, that are really helpful in creating illustrations for your final project, which are required. All right, so hopefully this gets us started. This will be typical here where the lecture itself is pretty quick, but then there is all the resources right on the homepage of Canvas for you to go ahead and go back and re-examine. Thanks.